In this video, we'll learn what a firewall is, how it works, and the different types of firewalls that help protect our data every day. Imagine your computer is like a house. You have doors and windows, right? But you don't want strangers just walking in. That's exactly what a firewall does. It acts like a smart security guard at the door of your computer or network. It checks who is trying to come in or go out and blocks anything that looks dangerous or suspicious. So, a firewall is a security tool that watches and controls the data coming into and going out of your device or network. It decides what to allow and what to block based on rules that it follows. Think of it as a filter for your internet connection. It protects your computer from viruses, hackers, and unwanted traffic. There are two main directions of traffic a firewall looks at. One is incoming traffic, data coming from the internet into your device. The other is outgoing traffic, data going out from your device to the internet. Firewalls keep an eye on both. If something doesn't look right, it's blocked. Now let's talk about the two basic types of firewalls: hardware firewalls and software firewalls. A hardware firewall is a physical device, like a small box, that sits between your internet connection and your computer. It protects all the devices connected to the network. For example, in a school or office, a hardware firewall guards the entire network from outside threats. You will be wondering, where does a hardware firewall lie? Is it inside the modem? Well, a hardware firewall is a separate physical device that sits between your modem and your network, router, or computers. It is not usually inside the modem, although some modern routers and modems do come with built-in firewall features, but those are often basic and not as powerful as a dedicated hardware firewall. Next is the software firewall. A software firewall is a program installed on your device, like your laptop or phone. It protects just that device. It checks the apps and websites you're using and blocks anything dangerous. Many computers already come with a built-in software firewall, like Windows Firewall in Windows computers. Let's now look at the different types of firewalls based on how they work. The first one is a packet filtering firewall. This is the most basic type. It checks small chunks of data, called packets, as they try to enter or leave the network. It looks at things like the source address, destination address, and port number. If the packet doesn't follow the rules, it gets blocked. This type is fast, but doesn't check the content inside the data. Next, we have stateful inspection firewalls. These are smarter than packet filtering firewalls. They don't just look at one packet, they remember and track active connections. If a request was made by your device, it allows the reply to come back in. If there's a packet that wasn't asked for, it might be blocked. This adds a stronger layer of protection.
Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on that like button if you like my video. Also click on that notification bell. Thank you.
Another type is the proxy firewall, also known as an application level gateway. This firewall acts like a middleman between you and the internet. When you send a request to a website, the proxy gets it first, checks if it's safe, and then sends it on your behalf. The website never talks directly to your device. This helps hide your identity and adds extra protection. But proxy firewalls can be slower because they process a lot more data. Then there are next generation firewalls, also called NGFW. These are advanced firewalls that combine the best parts of other types. They can do deep packet inspection, track active connections, and even detect threats like malware and viruses. They are smart enough to recognize apps, block dangerous websites, and stop attacks. These are often used in businesses and big networks. Another type is the cloud firewall, also called a firewall as a service. These work from the cloud, not from your device. They protect users who are working online from different places. This is great for companies where people work remotely. Cloud firewalls can be managed from anywhere and don't need to be installed on each computer. By the way, we offer multiple services along with plenty of IT-related courses. Every course of ours will be worth your time and money. Make sure to check out our website for further information. The link is in the description box. Let's learn how firewalls actually work. Imagine a gate with a guard who checks every person before letting them into a party. Firewalls do the same. They check every data packet, look at the rules, and decide what to do. These rules are called firewall policies. You can set rules to block certain websites, apps, or even block traffic from certain countries. Firewalls compare the data to these rules before letting it through. Firewalls can also stop hackers from scanning your computer to find weaknesses. This is called port scanning, and it's something many attackers use. A good firewall will hide your open ports or close them so attackers can't find a way in. One important thing to remember is that firewalls are not perfect. They are just one part of cybersecurity. To stay truly safe, you also need antivirus software, strong passwords, and good browsing habits. Firewalls help a lot, but they can't stop everything. So, do you need a firewall? Yes. Whether you're using a personal computer, a school device, or a gaming setup, having a firewall is very important. It helps keep your data, files, and personal information safe. Most modern devices already have some type of firewall turned on, but it's a good idea to check your settings and make sure it's active. For parents and teachers, firewalls can also help control what kids can access online. You can block harmful websites, limit access during study hours, and make sure kids are only visiting safe content. This makes firewalls not just a security tool, but also a way to guide safe internet use. Let's also talk quickly about firewall logs. These are records kept by the firewall about what it allowed or blocked. Network admins or parents can check these logs to see if something strange is happening, like repeated attempts to access a blocked website. Logs help us understand how the firewall is working and if any changes are needed. So the next time you go online, remember, the firewall has your back. If you like this lesson, then make sure to like the video and drop your thoughts in the comments. Stay connected. We will be making tech easy for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and let's keep learning together.